Okie dokie, let's get going with this Terminator build. So we got two issues that came through. I'm going to split it so that this will be this episode, this will be the next one, and so on and so forth. So each issue is its own individual episode. That way we can get a good look at what we have in for the build, do the build, and maybe have a closer look at the magazine. So I'm going to put this to one side for a minute, and then magazine, guess what, I don't know where I've put it. So we'll plop that into the centre. I'll go and find the magazine and we'll crack on. Okay, so got me instructions there. So let's get this guy out of his plastic prison. And oh, that's tasty. Spent a fair bit of time doing model kits that are plastic, so having one that has some actual weight to it feels really good. So we got the faceplate that we could do a bit of polishing up on it, but what I want to do is wait until I've got the entire head built up and then go and give it a bit of a polish. That way, along these edges, you know, I'm not going to give it a perfect polish, just so that there's just that tiny bit more polish along the bigger chunks, and it'll just give it that you know, there's that bit of rough and ready kind of feel to it. But straight out of the pack, I'm liking how that's catching light. You know, it's not a perfect chrome. It's not a perfect chrome, but it's just a very nice metallic finish, which it should have because it's metal. This piece is plastic for the eyes to go into. And that's part of the mechanism for the eyes to move on. So let's get to some kind of right, yeah. So let's get his eyeball. Lob in that. Other eyeball. Make sure we put it right way around. Then attaching the wires. And then the other wire. And this could turn into a bit of a balancing act. Is it single pin at top, single pin at bottom, double pin at top? Oh, Christ. Right, double pin. Oh God. Yeah, this is going to be a real pain in the butt. Yeah, this could be a real fiddly pain in the arse to do, because it just don't want to stay in position. What a bloody carry on this is. You put one in position, as soon as you move your hand away, it falls to pieces. Right. I think that's right. And then you get your screwdriver out of here. And this little thing, it came with probably a issue 2 and has some screwdrivers in, which is kind of nice. I'm guessing smaller screwdriver first. And let's get these little screws out the plastic prison. Looks like it's 3 screws and they're all the same size. And they're going to be a pain in the butt to get in because screwdrivers not magnetized. And it looks like everybody's uploading to YouTube tonight. So more or less into the realm of the soul. Come on, go in. That's it. That's one in. This is kind of like when I'm doing a replacement chip on my blooming. And there's another alert. Sorry, I can't talk and work at this tiny scale at the same time. So as I was saying, this is kind of like when I'm replacing a chip off a circuit board. You know, sometimes it's a bit fiddly and it can be better to hold things with the tweezers rather than your fingers. Which is why I've got a pair of these curved ones. There we go. Googly eyes. Oh shit. So I've fitted that, and then I think that third screw is actually for a fitting that's behind it. Oh no, maybe not, it's just a placeholder. I thought then that was going to be a screw goes into. See, there's this bit that sticks out here that goes straight through a hole in the centre of this that holds it in position, and I thought for a second I was going to have to take off that part and re-screw it into place, but it's just to sort of hold it in position from the look of it, and seems to hold it at a very odd position. Let's try it that way. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I think that's probably the right way on. I don't know. It just seems a bit far up into his forehead, and it doesn't show on the picture. You know. So if we look at that versus that, you know, eyes have rolled back into his head that way up. So I'm betting That's the right way up. Like so. Huh, bizarre. And it doesn't say anything about this. Head connection component, it says. Yep, so for part one, that seems to be all she wrote. We've got a screw to one side and his wibbly wobbly googly eyes. And the only one at screwdrivers that I used out of that were a bit naff. Right, so that's pretty much it for what you get in issue 1. So I'm gonna end this video. I'll move on to making another video for issue 2. I'm used to making ones that making models where you got 6 dozen steps for just a part at head. But anyways, never mind. Bye for now.